Hello and welcome back to Dean's Tech Dives, and today we have a major update about Hogwarts Legacy. Before we jump into the details, let's roll the intro. What's up guys, Editing Dean here, just invading our video for a moment. Just before we jump into the action, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Anyway, I'll let you watch your video. Okay, so yesterday, Warner Brothers have announced that Hogwarts Legacy is now not going to be being released this year at all. It will now be released in 2022, although no exact release date has been given. And they have said that they are delaying it, so they are giving the game the time that it needs. What this actually means, we may never actually find out. It may well be that the development process is taking a bit longer than they originally expected. So the game itself was set in the 1800s, before the books, before the films, was set in the same world. And from the trailers that have already been released, it does look like a really good game, which unfortunately is something that has upset me a little, because it does look like a really good game and it's probably going to be my game of the year for 2021, but now we'll just have to be the game of the year for 2022. Unfortunately, this is yet another setback in the line of PC games and actually console games as well that were supposed to be being released this year. A lot more games have been pushed back a year, and to be honest, 2021 isn't looking a brilliant year for games at this point, so hopefully some of the developers will step up soon and start actually delivering some games. But we will just go over what we do already know. So the game itself will be released on PC, PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox One and Xbox Series X, which does mean it is compatible on both last gen and current gen consoles. The game itself has been defined. It is going to be an open world action RPG set in the world first introduced in the Harry Potter books. You can take control of the action and be the centre of your own adventure. That is what they're saying, so I'm not sure if this game is going to have some form of branching storylines, or if it's just going to feel a bit special because, you know, you're doing bits that haven't been told in the books before, but maybe there may be references to stuff that we've been told has happened in the past. Maybe some Nearly Headless Nick references. So, like I said, the game is set in the 1800s at Hogwarts, and your character is a student who holds the key to an ancient secret. Which does sound quite promising. Is this going to go back to sort of the days of Salazar Slytherin? Is it going to be something along those lines? We may never know until the game comes out. Apparently we've received a late acceptance to the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and apparently we discover that we have an unusual ability to perceive and master ancient magic. That does sound a little bit odd, because we haven't ever been on the subject of ancient magic before. Now when they're talking about some of the more original spells, will be something definitely worth looking forward to in the future. And we do get to, whilst living in Hogwarts, do get to make allies, battle dark wizards, and it does say and ultimately decide the fate of the wizarding world. Because your legacy is what you make of it. Which does lead me to sort of assume that this game will have some form of branching storyline, potentially some choices that actually matter to the game itself. And also their tagline, "Live the Unwritten," does again offer a little bit of an insight to maybe this game will have some form of choices matter system to it, a bit like what Mass Effect has. Now, one of the other things we don't quite know yet is whether or not this game will redefine you to a house, or maybe we can actually pick our own house, which would be a really cool feature to have in a game so you're not stuck as just playing as Gryffindor. So that is currently all the details we have. At least we now know the game is still coming. We know it's coming to PC, PC and current and next gen consoles, as well as we know it is going to have quite, from the gameplay we already know it's going to have quite a lot of visual effects to it. It does look like it might be a bit of a demanding game, so make sure your PC is ready when that game comes out in 2022. Fingers crossed. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.